Global warming, driven primarily by human activities such as the burning of fossil fuels and deforestation, is a critical issue that poses serious threats to the environment, ecosystems, and human societies. 1. Rising global temperatures. Details. Global temperatures have been steadily increasing since the late 19th century, with the past few decades witnessing record-breaking heat. The warming trend is attributed to the buildup of greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide, CO2, methane, CH4, and nitrous oxide, N2O, in the atmosphere. 2. Melting polar ice and glaciers. Details. As temperatures rise, polar ice caps and glaciers are melting at an accelerated rate. The loss of ice in Greenland and Antarctica contributes to rising sea levels, threatening low-lying coastal areas with flooding and erosion. 3. Sea level rise. Details. Rising global temperatures are causing thermal expansion of seawater and the melting of polar ice, leading to a rise in sea levels. Sea level rise is a major concern for coastal communities, islands, and vulnerable ecosystems, exacerbating the risk of storm surges and coastal inundation. 4. Ocean acidification. Details. Increased levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere not only contribute to global warming but also result in higher CO2 concentrations in seawater. This leads to ocean acidification, negatively affecting marine life, particularly organisms with calcium carbonate shells or skeletons, such as coral reefs and shellfish. 5. Extreme weather events. Details. Global warming is linked to an increase in extreme weather events, including heat waves, hurricanes, floods, and droughts. These events can cause devastating impacts on communities, agriculture, and infrastructure. 6. Disruption of ecosystems. Details. Many plant and animal species are struggling to adapt to the rapid changes in their habitats due to global warming. This disrupts ecosystems and can lead to the loss of biodiversity, affecting both wildlife and human livelihoods. 7. Threats to food security. Details. Changing climate conditions, such as shifting rainfall patterns and increased frequency of extreme weather events, pose significant challenges to agriculture and food production. Global warming can reduce crop yields and negatively impact food security for vulnerable populations. 8. Increased health risks. Details. Global warming can exacerbate health issues due to heat-related illnesses, the spread of infectious diseases, and worsened air quality. Vulnerable populations, such as the elderly and children, are particularly at risk. 9. Migration and displacement. Details. Rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and changing agricultural conditions can lead to forced migration and displacement of communities from their homes, contributing to environmental refugees. 10. Threats to freshwater resources. Details. Changes in precipitation patterns can lead to altered freshwater availability, affecting drinking water supplies, agriculture, and ecosystems dependent on reliable water sources. Addressing global warming requires urgent and collective action on a global scale. Mitigation efforts involve reducing greenhouse gas emissions through transitioning to renewable energy sources, enhancing energy efficiency, and implementing sustainable land use practices. Additionally, adaptation strategies are crucial to helping societies and ecosystems cope with the unavoidable impacts of global warming. International cooperation and commitment are vital in tackling this complex challenge and ensuring a more sustainable future for the planet.